Forex trading and comedy.
Ebuka, if he's watching this, just know God is seeing you. He asked my earphone. I said no. He said, do you still have naira? I said no. He said, convert it. I bought dollar then at 1.9. As soon as I bought it, dollar started going down. I was calling, what's happening? They say, my account down. I said, we did bull run. The speed way they used to go up. Dollar went to 1.2. I called them, how far? They said, this thing will do like catapult. Say before catapult, she waited to do. They said, you go back. If you steal the money, you buy it. As I buy, call them just good. I wish this is a joke. I woke up one day, all the money is cool, $5,000.
How?
I can't begin call them for WhatsApp. I can't see this
User change his phone number.
I see plus 444.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Sam Keys here again, and this is another episode on the 1% Club podcast with Sam Keys. And today we are actually moving from the Forex space to the entertainment space. And with me, I have no other person but FunnyUrch, that Abba boy.
My name is FunnyUrch and I'm from Abba. You know, sir, I put 10K for the time of Christian.
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to have you on the podcast. So today we're going to learn a lot about FunnyUrch, and we're also going to learn how he connects with forex trading. Everybody in one way or the other have had an experience with trading. And also we're going to learn about his next event that is actually coming up in Nigeria. FunnyUrch, I remember when I was in the university, 2017 or 16, then it turned out to be a senior colleague of mine where I was studying computer engineering in Michael Upper University of Agriculture, Abia State. I remember the keyboard thing. That is how we actually connected. Then a few years later, I met him in Lagos and we were like, hey bro, what's up? And you guys know how it is now. So we met, and he's now a professional comedian traveling globally to do comedy. And I'm even buying some premium tables in his upcoming event. So today, let's learn about this man. Let's learn about how he deals with finance. And also let's learn about the pursuit of his purpose, how he literally just left computer engineering and is a professional comedian. Now, if you're new to this channel and you want to see more exciting videos like this on our podcast series, what you want to do is subscribe now, give this video a thumbs up, and also watch till the end and comment your best takeaway from this particular podcast. With all that said, let's get started. Who is FunnyUrch? Tell us about you and where you're from and how the name FunnyUrch came about.
Okay, so my name is Urch Divine, Obia. I'm from Abia State. I'm a computer engineer by profession.
Okay.
Keyboardist by hobby. And now a stand-up comedian because I love making people laugh. I love putting a smile on people's face. Yeah, that's basically me. And the name FunnyUrch came from people here, Daddy, you're funny. And you know, in Abia State, like in Aba, I grew up in Aba by the way.
Okay.
Which is Urchman, so I'm like, okay, FunnyUrch. People say you're funny, so that's it. But when I started this comedy, I had implications. I came for one show, they said FunnyUrch. So people in their mind, they were expecting the last minute. So when I finished performing, I can't forget the host there, Omo Baba. He said, what's your real name? I said, Utechu. He said, good. Put your hands together for Utechu. Where you're funny. I couldn't leave that stage.
Wow.
Very small stage. I don't know how it got elongated.
Wow, that's great. So at what particular year did you find out that you had a thing with comedy? I remember back then in school, I don't even think you used to feature in comedy things at all. I remember one of the things I saw online was when there was an event in Owerri and we had these comedians, these big guys, I think they came around to Owerri or something. It was a show and you were there. You took pictures with them. I think I saw that on internet.
Good. So I started comedy when I went for service.
Wow.
I went for service in Castina. My friend Aikomo.
I know Aikomo.
Yeah, because back then in school, they are the top guys. So when I moved for service, I said, I want to try this comedy. And they posted me in Castina. So in my mind, even if I flop here, nobody knows me.
Absolutely.
I just do my thing. And I won best comedian in Castina.
Wow. What year was that?
2017. So that picture you saw, that was AYLF Owerri.
Yes.
I won a free ticket in Aba. And then I didn't even have money to go to Owerri.
Wow.
2 girls I met in Castina, they said to me 3K, this one said me 2K.
Wow.
I used the money to go to Owerri. I just snap picture with AY, Gordons, all these guys, because I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, then I need to start meeting these guys. That's the leverage Lagos gives.
Okay.
Because over there in about, if you're chatting with them, you pray they respond. So if they respond, you pray they tell you when they are coming to maybe Port Harcourt or Owe. But in Lagos, when you chat to them, when they respond, they say, come to my place.
When?
And that was why I was like, okay, I just have to be workers.
That's great. That's great. Wow, what a journey. Guys, what is even blowing my mind now is the fact that he said, let him try comedy during his service here. So 2017, or when you said, let me try this thing till now.
Sorry, 2018.
Okay, 2018 to 2025 is about how many years, guys?
Okay, so
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27 years. 27 years.
I tried it 2018.
Okay, okay.
I moved to Lagos January 25th, 2019 on my birthday.
Wow.
That was when I moved. I did people they wish me happy birthday.
Yo.
After Moby told me that thing, I stopped comedy.
Hmm.
Because I was there like, this thing, I'm not sure it's my calling. How will you, engineer, just say you want the way people laugh?
Hmm.
I was fighting with my parents at home.
Wow.
Everything concerned engineer and comedy. I stopped and I felt this kid. What made my parents believe, okay, you can do this? I casually went for a competition 25th January 2020.
Okay.
Still on my birthday. And I won.
Wow.
It came with the price 50 or nothing, 50K.
Okay.
But they said because I was the first winner of the edition, they're doing a comedy show in London, I'll be going with them.
Wow.
I was happy. Wow. The 50K, I borrowed money from my parents. I did everything. This is my passport. COVID happened.
Kai. I can remember.
When I got the offer to go to the UK, my father was like, I still got the best people. Maybe now this comedy one or use like when the COVID happened, my father said, God cannot be moved. Do you know if it's because of you, God make COVID? I say, because of you, God lock everywhere.
I'd say
it was after that COVID, I said, okay, you know what? This is what I want to do. I'm going to do comedy.
That's great. So what was your aha moment in this comedy thing? What particular here did everything change? Because I knew in the beginning, you don't see no money, nothing. But finally, as you begin to get popular, you start making significant money for yourself.
Towards ending of COVID,
okay,
I started a new comedy club. I did comedy club with D1 for 1 year, throughout 2021, every Wednesday, and he fell a lot with my crafts. He started bringing top comedians to the comedy club. People perform this. He just kept me at bay. When they are here, they will not call me. Okay, before we call the stalker, there's this guy, I want to call him FunnyUrch. I performed, the stalker saw me. Many other guys saw me. And I did tour with the stalker. All his tour he did in Nigeria, I did a tour with him. That was like the change. Then people are like, the way you do your comedy, only Lagos people feel laugh. But I went to Benin, I went to Warri. Like out of 36 states, I think I'm going to 25 states to do comedy.
Wow.
Comedy have taken me around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 25 states out of 36 in Nigeria. That's amazing. So let's move to another crucial part. I believe in every industry, there's an aspect of collaboration and competition. What's your take on this? Because from what you're saying right now, I believe there's no way you made it to this point without collaborating with some of these guys that have already been in the system. Tell us a little about it.
Okay. So I started doing my stand-up with skits. I started doing the character POS Boy. And the POS Boy character blew up on TikTok. Can I shock you? The character blew up the day I decided I was going back to Aba.
Wow.
I was on my way back to Aba. I already called my mom, I'm coming back. I don't get where to stay. Because I was squatting.
In Lagos?
Yes. And person one of the squats was getting married. So I had no other option. And I don't have enough money in me. So they did some money. I took it. Okay, I'm going back to Aba. That night, I did wrote. The video reached 1 million views.
Wow. On what platform?
TikTok. When I got to Aba, blog started posting it.
Wow.
Yaba posted it. Don't just posted. One other platform posted. So I don't do my move. I'm going back to Lagos. He said, well, I just took that bold step. I said, don't worry, I'll go back to Lagos. And I came back to Lagos. One company made me and said, okay, can you do our brand stuff for just paid that money they paid me is agent. Just gave me the money. I gave it to an agent.
To get an accommodation.
So yes. Right. And I didn't know how I would pay for the next year. Talking about that collaboration, a lot of people helped me, and I'm grateful to God. Don Jazzy played the key role in my growth. Oluwa Dollars, you just saw my content. He doesn't know me. I messaged him and be like, I would like to feature him. He drove from Aja to Magodo to shoot like Davison. Came like a lot of people came in, Oli and Oli, the prophets. I featured him, like all people came and the videos were making waves because they see it on my platform, they see it on their platform. And that was on the content part. On the stand-up part, I still didn't stop my stand-up comedy. Like my comedy clubs, I was going to comedy. There was a time I was doing comedy club Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday I would go for shows. I was just everywhere. I was being on people's faces. There was one night, shout out to Basket Man. I went to a comedy club, Life Lounge. Basket was there. After performing, he was Davy. I was outside. I just say, good night, sir. He just left, came back, and called Urch. Nice one tonight. Wow. I couldn't sleep. I was like, Basket, call my name.
Wow.
And Bovi.
Wow.
Bovi saw me perform at Dion's comedy show in the hotel. I was going. People were like, Bovi, they find you.
Wow.
Say Bovi, they find you. I thought it was Puffy. I say, are they good now? Say Bovi. I say Bovi.
Wow.
He was in a hotel signature. I met him. He said, Nanda, your love, they off me. I will perform, I will laugh.
Yeah.
He said, that your love, how you think? Then his PA collected my number and I opened for Bovi that same year. Wow. I performed, I opened, and these are some platforms that I'm grateful to God. D1 played a very key role in my growth. D1, Bovi, Basketman, Bucci, Senator the comedian. By the way, last year I was in the UK. I did a tour with Senator and Bucci.
Awesome.
So like this relationship are like key to my growth. The stalker. You can get to the top alone, but when you have people at the top pushing you, it serves as a ladder for you
to stay at the top and to even go further.
Yes.
Guys, let me quote it. You can get to the top on your own, but when you have people at the top that are pushing you, they serve as a ladder to keep you going and also to help you not to fall. Very important. Wow, this is expository. There's something I learned from what you just shared with me. If you discover what you have, if you discover what you carry, and you know that, okay, this thing is what I can do. If you want to be successful within a shorter period, just like you said, you just started your journey in 2018, and this is 2025, is literally 7 years. One of the things you want to do, you want to go to where it is valued, which includes you coming over to Lagos. And number 2, you want to network with people that have grounds in that particular space. And number 3, humility, very important, because I know that that's one of the things that can keep you amongst those kind of people. If you're not humble, you feel you've arrived, there's no way you get to it. It's like, okay, now we're going to shift the table a bit. Let's talk a little about finance. We know entertainment, Nigeria, Africa, and so on is really taking the whole thing to the next level. Talking about comedy, how do you guys make your money? Tickets?
Yeah, not
okay.
Ticket. They book me for gigs. They pay you for performances and all, because like it's a service.
Yes,
you're rendering. Yeah.
Okay, so people pay, that is booking agents, like people who organize events. They pay for your service in exchange for what you're doing. Okay, then talking about this same thing, you know, I believe everyone needs to understand how money works. I understand you're organizing a show now that is coming up. Like myself, I'll be there. For those of you watching, Sam Keys will be there, and I'll be there with a couple of my teams. Some big guys in the Forex space will be there. We'll be buying the gold table.
That's it. That's about boy.
Yes, that is it. That about boy. So it's happening on September 7th.
Yeah, 7th.
2025. Now, organizing events like this involve a lot of money, and I know that has a lot to do with sponsorship deals and, you know, getting partners to host this kind of event. Is it the first event you are hosting in Lagos?
This is the first. Like, not just in Lagos, ever. Apart, like, when I went to the UK, I did one. That was me, like, trying different comedy courses and, like, testing my brand.
Okay.
But, like, this is my first major project.
Okay, awesome. Now, let's move to something else. You're a computer engineer, you study computer engineering like myself. There's no way you would not have heard about Forex trading. So now this topic is Forex trading and comedy. Have you ever heard of Forex trading? And what do you stand by that?
I've been waiting for this topic. So last year, I nearly committed suicide.
Wow.
I wasn't doing trading, but I was saving my money in Binance.
Okay.
Because I wanted to trade. I think you can trade on Binance.
You can trade on Binance platform. Futures
in gold. So someone wanted to teach me. So I was saving money in Binance.
Okay.
And then they now banned Binance. So people are like, you move your money. Binance. My friend that, if he's watching this, just know God is seeing you. Ebuka, They told me it's only a fool that sells naira.
Mm.
He asked me, are you a fool? I said, no. He said, do you still have naira? I said, he said, convert it. I converted my naira to USDT.
Okay.
Now, they ban Binance. And I said, okay, open Trust Wallet. It's the same thing. Trust Wallet is safe. I carried all my money and put it in Trust Wallet. I woke up one day, all the money is gone. 5,000 euros.
How?
I don't know.
You saw it on your Trust Wallet, and soon you couldn't find it again.
Yes, I just saw you transferred to this till date.
Wow.
So you told me, well, let's trade Forex, but this time I should just buy dollars. You use dollars to trade. No? Or I started buying dollar. I bought dollar then at 1.9 or 1.8.
Okay.
As soon as I bought it, dollars started going down. I was calling him, what's happening? They say, my account down. Said, we did borrow. The speed way go used to go up. Dollar went to 1.2. I called him, how far? He gave me a quote. He said, this thing they do like catapult. Say before catapult, so what he go do? He said, go back. Say you see they go back. When you go back like this, speed way you go use come up. I say, man, but he say if you still get money, buy. As I buy, the economy just good.
It went to 950 now.
I wish this is a joke.
But it's not a joke.
I can't begin call them for WhatsApp. I can't see this
User change his phone number.
and they see plus 444. What happened? Like, I want visitor for house. I just want to see him. And they say, so you don't change number. Hey, what are you doing in the UK? Eh? You come back one day. I'm staying here, okay? I'm waiting for you. I now use verse and so okay, let me sell. At least before this thing, people say you go make at least 8 something. Because okay, man, I say, as I say, dollar begin go.
Oh my God.
So, this stuff that you be like, is it because of me?
Is it because of me?
Don't they feel like Jonah?
Wow.
Well, it's fine. Like, so since then, I've just been patient about trading and making sure I'm doing it right and more.
Interesting. Wow. So he did a lot about spot trading. When you hold it, expecting the value to appreciate or depreciate, then later on you convert it back to your primary currency. It's called spot trading. Now we have the platform for Forex trading as a digital trading CFD, like futures, where you're leveraging on the change of price. I believe you've never even traded that one at all. Don't worry, we'll get to that point. Okay, guys, I'm actually learning a lot. I'm getting entertained on this podcast because he's a comedian. Maybe we should tell him to drop one line for us. Although I've actually laughed a lot, but to those watching, give them one of your best lines.
Most of my jokes are reality. I won Alibaba Spot 90 last year.
Yes, I saw it. Congratulations.
Don't say that. I won the Lexus GS470.
Wow.
I was happy. I didn't know it was a V8. So people couldn't say, hey, say why you say, hey, this is a V8. I said, what's a V8? They say you go soon know. And they say take away the waka. And they laugh them. I don't know if I go soon join them. And when people are telling me you will soon know, fuel was still 150. So if they increased fuel to 1,000 something. I just want to tell you guys, I don't know what a V8 is. The car is very big. It's a Jeep. No fees and do Uber. They will call you a kidnapper. God bless Alibaba. It's just that when I was praying that God will blessing, and I found that Alibaba is using V6.
Oh my God. Then he gave you V8.
Why the poor boy? Yeah, but he has been like roller coaster of blessings, growth, and all.
Interesting. So guys, if you've been watching till now, it means you're enjoying this video. Comment your name and also your best takeaways so far. Every episode comes with it some lessons. Now, what is your best advice to anybody out there who wants to get into a professional space or want to follow their dream, whatever they have, their purpose, and also earn money from it?
Okay, so I'm using myself as an example.
Okay.
I was never, you knew in school, I was never into comedy. It wasn't my thing. When I was in comedy school, I was saying, but this more go do business. That's about boys now. But when I now discovered that I could actually make people laugh, I was doing it one for fun.
Okay.
And two, I was very intentional about you can be good at something. Your location can be a very big limitation. Learn how to leave your comfort zone. Take that bold step. When you make that move, the universe, God says, oh, he has made the move, then it's my turn. I think life is like a chess.
Absolutely.
When you move a piece, what happens? The other person makes a move. Before you know, the two pieces get to an intersection. So like you need to make that move. All the people, all the contact I have today, if I'm in Aba, I would have met them, but won't be close with them the way I am today. You need to be very intentional about your growth and invest in yourself first. Before people can invest in you, they need to say, okay, this guy you don't invest. Investment doesn't just mean money. Your time.
Your time.
I was doing comedy club Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. From Magodo, if you know Lagos very well, from Bega to Aja to VI to Lekki. I didn't have a car. I hung balls. I did a lot of tea. The right time, God say, okay, it's time to stop doing this. This is your car key. Everything I've gotten, I got from comedy. Awesome. My first car, comedy. Real estate, comedy. First trip, comedy. Comedy have taken me outside this country. Maybe if I was an engineer, I would still have not traveled out. When you invest in yourself, people say, okay, that value. People don't just invest in anybody, they invest in value. If anybody sees you today and gives you money, the person is investing, not just for the now, maybe for the keys. Tomorrow you're like, you see that uncle on that television? I have his number. No one will go and see him because you have created that relationship. So you need to make that move today. Don't just be like, oh, the country, nothing about. Make the move today and wait for the universe to wait the next one.
Wow, guys, that is a lot. I've never seen it like this. They say life is like chess. You need to make a move before the universe makes a move in your direction. There's a lot that I have learned from this particular episode. But before we go, I want him to tell us properly about the event coming up on September 7, 2025.
Okay, September 7th, 2025, I'll be having my first comedy special, Dreams and Thoughts.
Awesome.
You can see that about boy because that's who I am. I'm preaching about to the world.
About to the world.
We started from Abia State, like, can anything good come out from Abia State? Can anything good come out from Aba? Yes.
Yes, I am a proof of that.
You go. So call September 7th. I'm going to be performing for over 1 hour. Original jokes that I have named right here before. They're going to laugh. So regular is 15,000. It's a comedy recording. Don't come with your feelings. So if you're going to have dark jokes, like absurd jokes, regular is 15K, VIP is 50K. Now the front rows, 100K. We have table 500K and 1 million. And some keys here will be there.
I'll be there live. You're welcome, brother. So guys, this is where we'll come to the end of this particular episode. Guys, I'm really amazed. I tell you, in this channel, we're not just going to be sticking to FOREX. No, people have experiences that you can learn from. And that's what we're doing right here. So together, guys, let's say a big thank you to FunnyUrch for being on this episode of the podcast. Till I come your way next time, my name is Sam Keys and I'm always here to help. Bye for now.